just the proof of destruction.
Hey guys, I'm gonna give you a tour of my kitchen, fully real kitchen tour coming at you. So we're gonna start with the fruits. So I got medjool dates here. This is just a little box that I fill up when I'm on the go. But here is the bulk of it. So here's the box of dates. There's about a quarter left. So it's like an 11-pound box. The next big box is the citrus. These are called tango mandarins. Ataulfo mangoes. We'll see if these ripen. We move on to the kitchen. Dun dun dun. Alright, we'll start with the sink area. Here I got my blender. I just had a big old smoothie, washed my blender out, let that dry. Here's my beautiful knife. One of my favorite things on the planet. Wusthof. I don't know that brand that well, but it's a German knife. Very good knife. Got my Brita filter. This is the way I get my water indoors. I don't like to buy gallons of water. Cabinet, just a couple dishes. These are the dishes I usually use. That's usually all it takes. All it takes. And then we have a rice cooker. That's Andrew's rice cooker. That was actually Organic Garden original rice cooker before we updated. So Andrew got to take that home. And then we got my big old wooden bowl that I use for my massive dinners. Next cabinet, we got a couple apples for my high-calorie apple date snacks. Love those. I've got a lime here for some dinner. A little bit of potatoes. No onion. Next drawer. So here is the spices and flavorings. So coconut oil is almost out. I don't use coconut oil for cooking. I don't eat coconut oil. I just use it for oil pulling. In the morning, I'll swish it around my mouth and spit. Also, another product I don't really use is the sea salt. I bought the sea salt a while ago, and I never really add sea salt directly to my food. I got nutritional yeast. I like to use this once in a while. I bought this for a recipe and I've kept it ever since. And I just like to cheese up my flavors. I got some vitamin B12 here that I don't use anymore. I just bought it because I wanted to see if I was deficient in B12 by just trying a cap or two and see if I felt a lot better, but I did not really feel anything. So wasabi, I should probably throw this out because it does have spirulina in it. I kind of gave up seaweeds because just learning about how toxic seaweeds are and how they're questionably vegan too. I even learned this from a Maine seaweed farmer that delivered some kelp to the restaurant I work at, and I asked him directly. I was like, is it possible during the process that sea critters like snails and other creatures can get into the seaweed during the dehydration process? And he said, yeah, definitely. Pepper, chili, other spices like curry spices, but the main ones I use are chili powder and cayenne. Cayenne more than chili. Chili less than cayenne. Yeah, I love spicy, so cayenne's always going on my din-din. Up here, a little bit of carrot powder for some variety in my smoothies. I've got chipotle chili peppers, which, let me get a whiff here. Just the best freaking smell in the world. Freaking get some chipotle chili peppers there. The bomb. The starch cabinet. We got Lundenberg brown basmati rice. I've got how much was 25 pounds. Yeah, this was really 25 pounds. Now it's like 10 pounds. Here, I've got a case of corn pasta. Usually I'll have one of these full for dinner. So I got that. A little bit more corn pasta. These are the dates from Jonas. They're freaking really dry, so they've just been sitting around for a long time. I don't know what I'm going to do with them. I mean, I really should check them already. Next, quinoa. Quinoa, when I realized quinoa was really high in protein, I ditched it. So I stopped eating it. I've had this for like a year. It's like 15 pounds still. It started at 25. It said he was his baby at the time. Alright, we got lentils. Goya. I prefer organic, so got organic here. Freezer, nothing. So I just want to let you know that I share room. I have a roommate, so we share the fridge, share the kitchen space. So some of the stuff is his. I'll just try to get to my stuff. One of my favorite things in the world, Salsa Veracruz. Best salsa ever. Veracruz has a nice chipotle smoked flavor to it, which I love. That's not mine. This is my like little cabinet here. I got some yacon roots. I've got a lemon, avocado, corn tortillas, a little bit of scallion, carrots, dinner veggies to kind of make it more enjoyable. And that's pretty much it in the fridge, yeah. That's pretty much in the fridge. And that's pretty much all my stuff. Hope you got to see a little bit further into my life. And I want to be transparent, If I want to give health advice, I want to let you know. I really want to walk that advice, So I really want to be transparent